Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Twist Gaming. We are here live in Origins 2018 in lovely Columbus, Ohio, and I have the pleasure of sitting with Brooke, who has brought us a brand new game, well, an oldie but
Yet
a
to be
goodie,
released.
from Days of Wonder.
Days of Wonder, yes. I present to you Ticket to Ride Express, New York City, 1960.
You're dressed quite appropriately
I always
there
have
for this
I'm
game.
happy to have a reason to break these glasses out.
I mean, this is as good of a reason as any.
That's right. So, Ticket to Ride New York, it is an express version of the very popular Ticket to Ride series. I actually asked the developers to talk to me a little bit about how they came across and came up with the idea.
Okay.
And they said that they had wanted to do sort of a smaller version of the game for a while.
Yeah.
And thought, well, how are we going to do that? Like, we
It's-
can't do a country. We can't really do a, we're going to have to do a city. And what is one of the most iconic cities?
The Big Apple.
The Big Apple. Plus they have Subway, which, you know, they realized that they couldn't really work with because it wouldn't be very attractive or easy to do. But we'll get into that later. So they were talking about doing all of New York City.
Okay.
They're like, that is too big for our smaller board. And they were like, let's do the city of Manhattan.
The most iconic part, I think, of New York City
Right, and
got
they said,
to be
oh my gosh,
Manhattan.
that is a super awkward shape. We can't fit that on there. Let's cut it in half. And so now we have this small travel size with Manhattan and even a little bit of Brooklyn hanging down here. But yeah, so they decided to do that, and they realized that they couldn't place it at the beginning of the 20th century because there wasn't a lot going on in New York at the beginning of the 20th century like their other games.
Okay.
So they decided, they're like, when could we place this game? And they thought, the 1960s, a lot of the iconic structures were in place, and wouldn't it be fun for the artist to
do
work in that
1960s
decade?
Oh, that's
That's right.
so cool.
So I'm assuming that you are familiar with Ticket to Ride.
I am. It's caused a lot of fun family nights.
I know exactly what you're talking
I
about.
appreciate that.
All
you
right.
do.
So, very much, very similar to the classic. When you start the game, it's 2 to 4 players per usual. You deal out 2 transportation cards.
Okay.
And then the rest are placed here, and 5 are drawn,
Okay.
like your standard. But if you've noticed, oh my goodness, they're
There's
not trains, they're
buses.
buses.
That's adorable.
Oh my gosh. And, which I didn't, they were able to incorporate the iconic yellow cab.
Oh, that's fantastic.
As the
Here, I have
multi.
to get.
Yes, put that on, yeah, that
Yeah,
needs close up.
that needs.
I support that 100%.
Oh, you know what? The green there, guys, is green.
Oh my gosh.
It's transparent.
That's cool.
But that is an
Yes.
awesome yellow.
So the iconic yellow cab.
Yes.
So they were able to bring in buses because you could take buses. And also now instead of trains, we do have adorable little taxis instead.
Look at how cute the little taxi is. That's
Way to
great.
choose a purple one.
I mean, you know, I'm just drawn to the color.
So it plays very much like the original Ticket to Ride. You get a destination card, 2 destination cards, one of which you need to keep, and your goal is, of course, to connect all these different iconic New York City places.
So what kind of places do we have here? I see Empire State Building, Soho, Wall Street.
Yes.
These are really great.
We also include such favorites as the Empire State Building and the neighborhood of Chelsea.
I sense a bit of bias
Oh,
there.
I also like Soho, Wall Street. But anyway, so and then you take it away, and it's scored much the same way at the end of the game. You look at how many places you've connected.
Mhm.
You get bonus points if you're able to connect also to a tourist attraction. So that's separate from just your regular destinations.
Okay.
The scoring is done very similarly. It's right there on the board. 1 cab is 1 point, but then you get multipliers as you get longer trips.
Okay.
And that is Ticket to Ride Express.
Very cool.
New
Now,
York, 1960.
along with the small size, I heard that this game is going to have a pretty nice price point.
Yes, 1999, and the games are going to be around 15 to 20 minutes. So if at the end you're tied, you count up how many destination cards that you have finished, And if you're still tied, then there's plenty of time to just play another game.
Play another round.
Yeah, play another round.
Let me see some of these destination cards. Let's get some. The artwork is absolutely adorable. So if I want to get this new great Ticket to Ride Express version?
Right,
There we
Ticket to
go.
Ride Express. It is a Target exclusive, but will be available starting July 8th.
Okay, so not
Yes.
too long.
And I have to tell you,
Oh.
like, the box size...
6th.
No,
Okay.
July 8th. The box size is so nice. Super easy to pack and take it on a road trip, take it to a picnic. It's one of my favorite things about it is it's just really easy to get
A
around.
much more reduced box size. 'Cause I want to say that
Yeah.
the original Ticket to Ride box is maybe, talking about here-ish?
Yeah, I think it's... I should have brought one for size.
It's a size.
Oh, next
Yeah,
time.
it's good. So what is this? These are our scorecards?
Yes, those are the
Oh,
scorecards.
that's nice.
It even comes with a pencil, so everything you need really is right in the box.
Very nice. Very cute. Look at the little happy face. That makes me happy. It's a very cute happy face. This is great. Beginning of July, check out Target, $19.99.
$19.99.
And you can
take
grab
take
yourself
one
one.
home, take two home. Give them as gifts. It'll be great.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Brooke, for showing us this.
Thank you
This
so
is
much
really
for having
awesome.
me.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.